Welcome to this video. I know it's been so long, literally since last year. Why have I been around? Life, adulting, my goodness. Honestly, it's been something else. Back to back, back to back. My life has felt like a roller coaster for a couple months. But I promised that I was going to be doing stuff, at least once in a while. So I'm here again. And the plan for this year is quite exciting. I'm going to be visiting at least one new place in Scotland every month. So at least that's like one video in a month, which is amazing, don't you think? Like it's going to be a lot, but I'm quite excited about it. And I think like with my plans, by God's grace, it goes well. Anyways, this is me getting ready to go to Arbroath Cliffs. Okay, let me just let you know how I found out about Arbroath Cliffs. So the first time was I was going over to the other part of Scotland to see my sister, and I passed by and I was like, these places are beautiful. Like that's the first time I actually found out Scotland was this pretty. And I was like, yo, this is nice. And I've passed there a couple times after that time. I've always wondered, I wonder how it would be going here. Like I never knew you could actually go there. I thought it was just like a cliff and there was no way, no entry, no beach that led to it or anything. You could only see it from the train. But apparently, sometime end of last year or early this year, I follow someone on Instagram who went there and she put Abbott's clips. I was like, wait, I think I've seen this place before, So I was like, yay, so that's actually the name of the place. We're doing it. So now February is here and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Abbott Cliffs. I'm going to go see for myself. So I'm taking the train to Abbott and then walking a bit to where the hike trail starts and then going all through the hike. And that's just going to be a day trip. Come back home at the end of the day. I'm so excited for this, honestly. I'm really happy. Anyways, I'm just going to get ready, and then the next video you see will be a montage of my way to Arbroath. So yeah, thanks. First, I have to apologize. It was such a windy day, which made the audio in all my footage crappy. So now you're stuck with my wonderful voice. This is me walking through Arbroath. So from the train station up to where you see the cliffs is a 34 minutes walk. Still walking, I found this back entrance like through people's yards, I think, that led to the car park. And I just want to say, this is so pretty. Imagine driving up here, parking and sitting in front of the sea. That's just amazing in my opinion. Still on this, to the left, you would see a path that leads down. Keep walking down, and then you get to the cliffs just at the far end. Another thing I really liked about this place was there are a lot of benches to the side. So I'm walking towards one just now. You see a lot of benches to the side, and I started making up this fantasy dream or story in my head where I'm like, imagine as a kid, you and your parents always came up here to sit and watch the sea, especially during summertime, came to play. And I think that's the pitch. So like you came to play football and your parents were always around. It's just gonna be the cutest thing. I don't know, what do you think? While approaching the cliff, I saw this mobile cafe, which was a lifesaver. So I bought lunch, a sandwich, hot chocolate and a candy bar. Sat in front of the sea and had lunch. This was such a dreamy scene for me. I particularly enjoyed this. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes, and ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. After lunch, I took these stairs down to the seaside. I know looking at this, it doesn't look like much, but man, the red rocks make for amazing photos, okay? I stayed here for a bit, looked around, and then headed up for my hike. At the far left of the staircase, you see this map, which is really helpful. I took a photo of it and headed up for the hike. I really love this hike because every point has an amazing view. Either the cliffs, the sea, everything was beautiful. It was rather scary though, because if your ancestors are calling you, you can decide to jump. because there was no barrier between you and the cliff. It was really scary. But look at this view. Nothing made me stop. I kept going. I arrived at the first cave. So, seeing this online, you would think this cave was really nearby. I mean, look at this steep descent down to the cave. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't go all the way down to take a picture of the cave because it was too steep for me. So I just made a video and headed up on my way. Currently, you see other cliffs and caves on the walk. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous place. After some time, I actually got to this sign, which was really scary, but I kept going anyways, and kept looking at the wonderful cliff.
In a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.
Then I came to the largest cliff of all. Looking at this, you wouldn't even know that it's about to be the largest one, just walking up to it. And then when you come closer, you see the large opening. So gorgeous. Taking pictures here were the best. I stayed here for a bit and then went all the way around, hoping to continue on my hike. But here's the thing. At this point, the path becomes even slimmer. The wind became a lot worse than when I started. At some point, it felt like I was falling over, but thankfully falling over to the other side. When I got to the very edge, I realized that I couldn't go anymore. I decided to say goodbye. That was it for me. But it was such a lovely walk, and I hope you did enjoy it. Okay, so I finally got to point 13. I don't know if you can see, it's point 13 there. And I decided that I'm not going any further. The road here is really slim, and the cliff is like, there is no space between you and the cliff. It's really scary for me. I did actually try, but that bit is like it's like a bend, and when you get to the bend, you don't really see where next, so you just keep going and hoping that you don't fall, and I couldn't do that. That was too scary. But here is such a nice place to stop. I mean, I got to see this really deep cliff and one cave, even if I couldn't take a picture of the cave, sadly, but like, it makes me happy. This place, Scotland, is really gorgeous, and I do hope that like this vlog makes you want to visit this place sometime. Come over to Arbroath and see the beautiful, beautiful cliffs in Arbroath. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and speak soon. Bye.
The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.